Hi everyone, Joe for JaspysCaseBreaks.com here on a Wednesday, a hump day. We got 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball coming at you. Pick your team, number 7, full case, all card chip, 3 autographs a box, a lot of inserts, short prints to chase, case hits to chase, the new cherry blossoms, a lot of great stuff here. There's the note on the non-MLB spot. I think everyone knows that by now. All right, so with that being said, thank you very much. And away we go here on a Wednesday. Thanks to Alan grabbing the Astros last spot mojo 70% of the time. Last spot mojo hits all the time. All right, there's the case right there. I'm actually going to swing around to the other side of the table. Sort of a large, awkward sized case. I've got this blue cart right behind my table. I'm going to dump out the boxes here. Empty box. Stack these boxes on our table. There's 3. Back here, another 3. All right, see you, Mike. Happy birthday. All right. You see those other 3 boxes back there.
Incredible athlete, but not just a great athlete. He's polished on the pitching side, hitting side as well. Truly something special. So maybe next year we'll have 50, 50, 50. Still 50 back. No, 50. Okay, Shohei listening to Josh right before I take the field. At some point, Shohei in a game, he's going to hit a bomb, come in, play the outfield, hold somebody at the plate, and the next one will come in and close the game.
All right. So first off, every box that we've opened that has that sort of where the cards are flipped around like that has a color blast in there, and I think that's the color blast on the bottom, and a redemption, I think. So a color blast popping early. Oh, Jerry Harrison, they got a Dodgers bullpen has to get there. They're not going to get there pitching like this. See you, Teddy. So the offense can come back, but some of these comeback wins. You know, we go out there with a plan and we execute with conviction. We're confident to go out there. All right, for those of you watching live, we do have another case of Prizm loaded up. If you want to take a look at that. Here's Grover Alexander to 149. So these cards right here, I'm actually going to set aside. Give myself a little space here.
He's got to go out there and continue putting up zeros, give him a chance to win. The Stars have been doing an excellent job. Strike 1. All right, it's the Dodgers in the final game of the series against the Philadelphia Phillies.
So just in the interest of time, I'm actually going to just set these aside. I'm going to sleeve and top load those, or just sleeve them later. Our shipping team, sorting and shipping team, will top load them and then sort them out. But it'll save us a little time on the video at least. There's Cliff Lee for Texas to 499. These red waves are not numbered, so I'll just be breezing by those. I won't be looking at the backs. I think everyone knows the drill by now. There's Vlad Guerrero Sr. to 199, going to the Nationals.
So the playoff picture looks like this. The Dodgers with a 2-game edge, at least for the moment.
And there's the redemption behind Chris Davis to 99. It's going to be, bam! It is Dylan Head, who is a Marlin. Check this up. Yes, a Miami Marlin. That's going to go to Daniel Smith and the Fish.
About what that means when you've got 11 games left in the season and where the standings are and where everything stands. We just talked about the Padres, but you have so many different teams and who the Dodgers are going to be competing against. Everyone is fighting for something right now, and it continues even after these series.
And we'll do an autograph recap at the end as well.
Even in this series alone, the bullpen's a lot.
Unless I forget. If I forget, it'll probably be in a separate video.
It's no secret there is some frustration.
Pablo Sandoval to 499 for the Giants. Sometimes these can be numbered, but it's hard to tell. You have to look kind of carefully in between for a little bit of color there.
Short-term memory and not be afraid to fail. So the hope is today they can get back on track, but to regain that confidence, Dave said it starts with one, their mindset, two, the conviction of their pitching.
Jace Young, Pulsar to 499 for Detroit.
Get going with 11 games left and be in a good spot for the postseason, guys.
Kirsten, and despite the 2 losses, man, that's never taken for granted.
There's Jadixon Baez to 199 for Boston. And a Chris Davis snakeskin, the snakeskin short print. I think they generally fall 1 per case. Seems to be the pattern. And that will be for Baltimore. That's going to go to Kent. Picked up the Orioles straight up. Everyone picked up their team straight up. Thank you. No filler on this one. There's Haesung Kim to 499. Would be for my Dodgers, Matt Leasy. In the line, I feel like they should get him in the lineup a little more often. But there's Ching Shen Ko, red, and Trey Yesavage autograph. That's for Coppola and the Blue Jays. He just got called up and made a start recently. Just out of curiosity, let me get you some numbers here. In his debut. He's from Pottstown, Pennsylvania. I think Nick Jaspi has some cousins out there. He went 5 innings, 9 strikeouts. That's pretty good. 3 hits, 1 earned run, and 2 walks. Not bad. And that's 19 out of 99. So possible future star for the Blue Jays, one of their big pitching prospects there. And Ko is to 299 for the Dodgers. There's Hyung Suk Jang to 499 also for the Dodgers. And there's Dylan Head right there. Sign your cards, Dylan. And Slade Caldwell is your prospect signature. That will be Nathaniel and the Diamondbacks. Not numbered. Thomas White red to 299 for Miami. And the color blast in there.
Maybe you'll get a participation trophy. And now get my Smash Jack for $5 this week only.
Is gonna be, here's red Justin Upton to 299. Rhett Lauder is gonna reveal a Rintaro Sasaki color blast. The big Japanese kid who went straight to college instead of going like by way of the draft. That's gonna go to the non-MLB spot. That's for Rob.
Gastroenterologist to help relieve your occasional bloating and gas, so you can enjoy life.
So we'll see how that pathway works out. That could be an interesting. I wonder why players don't. At least maybe the younger players don't do it too often. I don't know. Maybe if you're good enough for Major League Baseball, maybe you're just getting drafted anyway, right? Maybe if you're not quite good enough, maybe you're going to go to Japanese Pro Ball. Maybe if you're not quite good enough, but I think the impression I get is Rintaro Sasaki is good enough for at least Japanese Pro Ball, but I think he decided he wants to eventually play in America, so he's trying the college route, I guess, which is pretty cool, I think. You know, I don't know how much experience he has with American culture, but if he can kind of learn there in a college environment with a lot of kids that are his peers. Maybe that transition to like Major League Baseball, like minor league ball and Major League Baseball is a little bit easier, especially language-wise. All right, another box. We got Leo DeRocher to $2.99 for the Cubs. Billy Amick to $75 for Minnesota. You got A-Rod to $4.99. And there's a Frank Mozzicato. That'll be for the Royals, that'll be for Derwin.
If you're living with HIV, do plan for tomorrow. Do consider how you stay undetectable. Do learn what's different about Dovato. Dovato is a HIV treatment for some people. Do find out how many medicines are in your pill. Most HIV pills contain 3 or 4 medicines. Dovato is as effective with just 2. No other complete HIV pill.
There's Dylan Cruz, Talisman.
It is unknown if Dovato is safe and effective if you have HIV.
That'll be for Christopher and the Nationals. There's Jake LaViolette to $2.99. Jace LaViolette. I think he's going to go to Cleveland.
If you have a rash or allergic reaction symptoms, stop Dovato and get medical help right away. Other serious or life-threatening side effects include severe liver problems and lactic acid buildup.
Here's Kellen Lindsay for my Dodgers to $149, and a 1/1 Bubba Chandler. Wow.
Pregnancy, breastfeeding, or planned pregnancy.
One of the Pirates' top pitching prospects. That's Rob with the Pirates. Got the Pirates straight up. It gets the gold vinyl, Bubba Chandler. A little bit of top loader dust in there, but woo, that is nice. Rob, all aboard the Big Hit Express. Woo-hoo. That's pretty awesome. Congrats, Rob. Terry Francona to $4.99. Here's Hyun-Suk Young again to $1.99. Chandler Simpson to $25. Paul Skeens, Red Power to $99. Pirates, Rob. Darren Baker revealing a Colt Keith for the Tigers. That's for Mark and Detroit. 43 out of 49. And once again, Darren Baker for the Nats. Brady House for the Nats to $2.99. And we got a Jack Leiter auto. That'll be for Carlos and the Rangers. 64 out of 99. Seaver King to $4.99. James Wood Blue to $1.99. All right, another box down. Next one. Good luck. May as well look at some baseball scores while I rip open these packs. Brewers beat the Angels 9-2. Rays beat the Jays 2-1. Guardians shutting out the Tigers 4-0. They're kind of nipping at the heels of the Cat team. Braves at Nationals. Braves won 9-4. Giants beat the Diamondbacks in Arizona 5-1 in extras. Orioles beat the White Sox 3-1. Reds beat the Cardinals 6-2. Cubs beat the Pirates 8-4. I think that clinched a playoff spot for the Cubs officially. Top of the 10th, A's, Red Sox are tied at 4. A's have runners on the corners with 2 outs. Pitching to Zach Kelly, pitching to Nick Kurtz. We've got to keep an eye on that bet. Maybe you think MLB Network Squeeze Play has that option? Be an at bat to look at. Bottom of the 9th, Padres leading the Mets 7-4. Mets have a runner at second base, 1 out. Yankees are leading the Twins 8-5 in the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, Mariners down to the Royals 4-6. Rangers at Astros 5-2. Astros leading. Bottom of the 3rd, Rockies leading the Marlins 2-1, and the Phillies-Dodgers game just started. Do they have the Nick Kurtz at bat here somewhere? I don't know. I don't see it yet. Maybe they're changing pitchers. Yeah, I like MLB Network Squeeze Play as well. Or the ESPN MLB Squeeze Play, whatever it is. It's Al Kaline to $4.99 and Walker Martin for the Giants. That's going to go to Derwin. 17 out of 199.
Talk about lanes. You're going to be ready to be pitching in the lane, meaning the matchups that work best for you. Weaver gets the ball here in the 8th inning.
Tom Seaver to $4.99, the original Tom Terrific. Blake Burke to $1.99.
He gets through it. Murphy's going to try to get the Red Sox up in the bottom of the 10th in a tie game.
Thomas White, red to $2.99 for the Marlins.
Nick Kurtz. More trying to get the attention of, I think, Brendan at third base.
Bryce Eldridge, he just got called up too. Orange Wave to $4.99, Giants. Talisman Christian Moore to $1.99, Angels. Loma Vida to $4.99. Joe DiMaggio to $2.99. There he is. Found him. Blake Burke to $149. Paul Skeens silver. Behind Miguel Cabrera is Rhett Lauder. A little bit louder now. Carlos with the Reds. And that's the red parallel. 31 out of 99.
I think Nick Kurtz had it locked up anyway. Oh, yeah. You got to yes, over 1,000.
And the Miggy is to $4.99. Pulsar.
It's what he's doing is special. He's hitting the power the opposite way, full side as well.
Owen Hall to $1.99.
For years, you've seen him do it at shortstop and third base. Transition of ball from glove.
And Kalen Culpepper, prospect signatures for the Twins. That'll be for Mark L. You've got a. They got Kurtz. Bryce McCage to $99. Switch back to my Dodgers game.
Been very effective against the Dodgers. Actually, in his career, his last out for 470. He's pitched 2 hits, no runs, then 8 strikeouts.
Starlin Caba to $4.99. And next box coming up.
Flores on strikeout. 15 minutes. It's got a roller coaster future for him. Philadelphia Phillies started off with the A's, then he went to the Marlins, traded the Phillies.
All right, next. No, yeah, they ended up going after Kurtz. Ohtani makes the first out. Bet's up bet. He's been playing some hot baseball lately.
Down from there and completed 8 innings.
About Luzardo and how much he's, by the way, adapted throughout his career, but then injured
All right.
that game, by the way,
Another box.
against the Mets. And you're right, it didn't look like
Trey Morgan to 99.
He ended up going 8 innings.
Last Philly to do that.
Miles Naylor to 499.
Steve Carlton. The last Philly to do that, 4 runs and then go 8 and win the way that Luzardo did.
Tony Oliva to 299 for the Twins. And Zach Thornton. Sensational signatures for the Mets. That'll be for Carlos and the Metropolitans.
Right there, the Mets were hitless against.
78 out of 99.
He's back on with a 1-1. The fastball misses in, playing up to 98. Really everything has played up as it sink those mechanics again the last month plus.
Here's Yadier Molina to 499. Pulsar.
He was born in Peru, in Florida when he was a kid.
Jadixon Paez to 199. Tommy White Fireworks to 99 for the A's.
Player to come out of Peru. List of countries.
Jake Arrieta, Pulsar to 499.
First time. I mean, it's such a rare list. It's a special list. It's always been extremely prideful.
He goes full on task.
Jack Leiter, 299 Rangers. Braxton Ashcraft to 49 for the Pirates. And JC Escara to 149.
Much more smooth first inning for Luzardo this time. Just 11 pitches to go.
Yordani Monegro to 499. And Jacob Gonzalez for the White Sox. That's going to go to Nathaniel.
It's only a game. It's only a little rivalry. It's only a ritual. In a few generations.
Bobby Wood Jr. to 299 for the Royals.
TV includes all your favorite streaming apps. With live TV at no extra cost.
And a Buster Posey legendary autograph for the Giants. Derwin with San Francisco. $25 out of 99. Nice. We got the Cecil Fielder for Detroit. Green scope to 75. And Jordan Lawler to 499. Dylan Cruz Talisman rookie card. And another box down. Yeah, that is a nice Buster Posey. The Mets were threatening, but they're not going to help out the Dodgers. They lose to the Padres 7-4. All right, another box.
The second inning we go.
further than that. The last 2 games, the Dodgers have given up 4 hits in 8 of those 10.
All right.
Some bouncer to short. Mookie Betts on the run. Throws him out. 4 up and 4 down for Snell.
Thomas White, Pulsar to 499.
Juan Soto came to the plate as the tying run in the bottom of the 9th inning was retired. The Padres win that game 7-4. So the lead for the Dodgers.
Cal Ripken to 299. Jared Thomas, Orange Wave reveals a Zach Thornton for the Mets. That'll be for Carlos.
About to that Padres-Mets series, so many teams, Giants and Diamondbacks earlier today, all fighting for a spot.
Orange Wave, Jared Thomas, 49 out of 49.
A lot of important baseball.
Charlie Condon, Pulsar to 499. Rockies, that'll be for Coppola.
Verlander, 7 scoreless innings. Brandon Pfaadt, though, for the Diamondbacks, 9 scoreless innings.
Red Miguel Cabrera to 299.
The Giants have scored.
And Rhett Lauder for the Reds to 25. Fireworks. That'll be for Carlos in Cincinnati. We're on Cincinnati. More Cincinnati Reds parallels here. Tony Perez to 149. There's a Dylan Cruz Dingers.
10 games left to play for those teams. I mean, you get crazy this next week. The Dodgers are playing all of those teams.
Noble Meyer to 499. Johnny Bench to 25 for the Reds.
Teams that are in the playoff picture playing for something. Their final road trip's going to be Arizona.
Jung to 199.
Middle of nowhere, and then Seattle. Here's the 2-2 against Seattle. So a swing and a miss for strike 3.
Cash Mayfield reveals an Ethan Anderson. Ken with the Orioles.
Already the 5th swing and miss, too. They're on the breaking ball. Beautiful job, late Ben with 3 Ks. One more, you're getting a free jumbo jet. We're getting the Bucks tomorrow.
And the Mayfield is to 99 for the Padres.
For Shohei Ohtani last night, 5 up, 5 down for Blake Snell. 4 strikeouts away from jumbo jacks already.
Cole Young, Pulsar to 499. That is Seattle.
Billy's hit 3 home runs.
And we got a Sammy Sosa gold autograph. That is for Rob and the Cubs. Nice low number there too, 7 out of 10. I like that. It's nice. Colt Emerson for the Mariners. Ryan Zimmerman to 499.
It's not because teams just chase him. It's just that his
All right.
pitches look like they're going to be strikes until they're not. But then the movement that he gets so late. The section.
You've told us all series how aggressive these Phillies are, so it seems like it should be a good matchup.
It should be. Let's see.
Allen looking for some Ethan Salas.
This is a huge part of what we do, even against guys like Blake Snell. They don't change their game. There isn't a patience component. Just look at right now. Half the pitches that have been thrown, often they're still taking their max. Let's get to this one. Let's get to the dirt.
Chase rate in baseball, the majors There's only 1 pitcher in the National League that is in the strike zone. Here comes to the 2-2.
Oh, there you go, Blake Snell. Austin calling out for a Connor Griffin. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, is that another gold vinyl? Look at that.
And that's the magic of math. Will this be on the test?
Behind Miguel Cabrera is Griff O'Farrell. For the Orioles, that's for Ken. Out of 5s and under, get the train whistle. Love to see the gold vinyl. 2 of them in this case. Is this a hot case? Ken, all aboard the Big Hit Express. Woo-woo.
Diagnosis was really hard.
He's always looked sharp.
Early detection gave us time to adapt together.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
And the Miggy is to 99. Bob Gibson to 499. There's Connor Griffin right there. Prismatic insert. Lazaro Montes to 299 will reveal a Robbie Snelling prospect signatures for Daniel and the Marlins. Jonah Tong to 499 for the Mets. And behind Willie Stargell is Bryce Rayner for Detroit. That's going to go to Mark. Mark N.
The $7,500 federal tax credit for eligible electric vehicles is ending. Must get delivery by September 30th, 2025. Visit your Southern California Capital.
192 out of 199. Hideki Matsui to 199. There's Sammy Sosa to 499. Cubs. Hey, no worries, Ken. Thanks for getting into the break. Pedro Martinez to 75. Go, 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 get out! Nice. Bud Selig to 499 to the non-MLB spot. There you go, Freddie Freeman with a solo shot. There's Yu-Min Lin, 120 out of 299 for Arizona. And we got Hunter Haas, Pulsar. That's going to be for Sportport and the Rays. 91 out of 199. There's Wyatt Sanford and Sons to 149. And Griff O'Farrell to 499. Might be building a rainbow with that 1 of 1. The hardest one's out of the way. Same with this Bubba Chandler to 25. Could be a fun project. We got Aaron Escobar to 199. Griff O'Farrell silver. And was that Robin Snelling? Third autograph? I think so. All right, we are halfway through this break. Here's another 3 boxes. Here's another 3 over here for 6. Actually, flip on the AC. It's getting a little warm under these studio lights. Trust that one. Over the first 2 games. He's got 11 runs in 2 games. You gotta feel decent about your chances to at least split those 2 games, especially when you consider the starting pitchers did. But the Phillies have scored 14 runs. All right, 6 boxes to go, halfway through the case. Got another 30-35 minutes to go. Good luck. All right, here we go. Working on the second half of the case. Remember, we got another full case loaded up. JaspysCaseBreaks.com if you want to get a head start on your Prizm baseball teams. There's Rhett Lauder to $2.99. Cole Young for the Mariners to $25. There is Kyle DeBarge to $75 for Minnesota.
Done it against big-time pitchers, too. And this series against
Grover Alexander to $4.99. And Brady Smith. Sensational signatures for the Dodgers. That's going to go to Matt Lieber with my
Dodgers
Dodgers.
scored 18 runs against those 4 all-star pitchers.
41 out of 99.
You're going to see not just in the National League, but all of baseball, October-type pitching.
Cooper Pratt to $2.99. Look at that, a little hit and run. George Lombard Jr. to $149 for the Yankees, and Chase Dollander to $99 for the Rockies.
The ground, you got a hit and run going on. Old school, yeah, see this with the Dodgers, a whole lot at all. And I love it.
Carson Bench to $4.99 for the Mets.
That perfect freeze, that entire hole base hit Montez where there wouldn't have been one if Rojas had thrown it.
Bottom of the order getting the job done for the Dodgers here. Did last night as well. This was the main guy.
Shinosuke Ogasawara to $199 for the Nats.
Talk about the starting pitching.
Owen Casey to $99 for the Cubs.
Second time in his career.
Got a Nick Kurtz talisman.
A little bit outside for a ball.
Jarrett Thomas to $4.99 reveals an Augustin Ramirez. That'll be for the Fish. Daniel Smith with Miami.
A left-handed pitcher, not that close to a platoon player, but given the injuries that he's suffered the last few days, good excuse to give him a day. Juan Hernandez.
Sebastian Walcott to $2.99 for the Rangers. And we got an Austin Wells auto for the Yankees. That's going to be for Tristan.
Back-to-back singles for the Dodgers. Juan Hernandez swung on and missed. That's the pitch that is. How Jesus Luzardo have
1 out of 49.
new this year. And it's one thing to add a new pitch. It's another thing
I think it's a final in Minnesota.
to sweeper 30% of the time.
Which percentage of 44%?
Yeah, Yankees beat the Twins 10-5. Wyatt Sanford to $4.99 for Pittsburgh.
2 out.
That should be it for the autos. Any other parallels? Yes, Cam Smith, blue to $1.99 for the Astros. Alan Murdoch. And that is that for that box.
This is what he's done for most of his career. He thought that last year he needed to force it a little bit.
Another box.
Accentuate the movement on his four-seam, rise on the four-seam going through this thing.
Yeah, I think the Dodgers want to try to get as many runs on the board as possible because their bullpen's not going to help them out.
Basically that spot of release. Put pressure on his back, keep him out. He wants.
Nothing in 2. Really hard on that basis. That's all I have. Done work that year. Lefties hit just 193 against Luzardo. Those out the catchers back in the left-handed bats. It's worked out as impressed the team for his first couple weeks with it. He's been a catcher with a lot of his no pushes.
Oh, look at that, Ben Rofar. Love that from the backup catcher.
That's what's impressive. You got 2 strikes and this pitch.
Miguel Tejada purple to $149 for the A's.
Luzardo, you see the reaction there. He went down to get it.
Receiver King Pulsar to $4.99. That is. Here's Luke Dickerson revealing a Dan Soretti sensational signature for Detroit. That'll be for Mark. 31 out of 49. Luke Dickerson's to 299.
The Cerritos Auto Square sells so many cars because they have low prices, and they have low prices because they sell.
Blake Mitchell, Kansas City Royals to 499. All right, Otani, let's put one in the seats. Chase Dollander to 199. And Haesung Kim to 199. Fireworks insert. Bryce Eldridge, 99 for the Giants.
To do it all time, you've got the four guys that did it there on the turn of the century, and Babe Ruth. Aaron Judge is
Here is Juan Gonzalez to 499 for Texas. Tom Glavine red to 299.
2 on, 2 out. No Tony swings and misses, strike 2.
Purple Chandler Simpson reveals a Ben Hess autograph for the Yankees. That's going to go to Tristan. Charge. 84 out of 199. Go. No, warning track power. Thought I'd call my shot. Braden Taylor, Pulsar to 499. And a Heston Kjerstad sensational signature for Ken and the Orioles. Sort of a weird season for the O's this year, but got a whole crop of young talent that could all just click and be scary all at once. Don Drysdale to 199. Cooper Pratt to 499. And another box down. Almost done with the break here. When did we start this? Maybe close to the top of the hour. I forgot to put this on the schedule. Prizm MLB number 7. And the schedule we always have pinned in the chat. Take a little dinner break after this, and then we'll see what we can do at the end of the night. So I'll get us pretty close to the fourth quarter of the show. What about Boys of Summer? That's almost in single digits. That's 25% off. What about those one box breaks of Impeccable? That's down to 6 actually. I would love to run those one at a time. Maybe we might even be able to finish off a case that way. But 6 left on that one box random number block break. $60 gets you a block of numbers. All right, another box. Here we go.
Slider a little bit more too, utilizing that pitch against the lefties.
Ben Hess to 499. Ryan Zimmerman red to 299. Nice color match there. Purple Colson Montgomery to 149 for the White Sox. That's for Nathaniel. And Colin Hawk for Carlos and the Mets.
He put together just a curveball. 2 and a third innings right now. Just the very
90 out of 99.
both sides of the plate, the depth that he gets. He'll throw it in the zone, out of the zone. Just so hard to tell. Once you start your swing, is this going to be a strike? Or is it going to be a ball?
Spencer Jones to 499. Pulsar.
16 Ks, so that's 8 1/3. One gone, Weston Wilson attacks that first pitch.
Ryan Waldschmidt to 299. And a Chase Dollander prismatic silver, it looks like, to 199. That'll be for Coppola and the Rockies. Roy Campanella to 75 for my Dodgers.
Fastball command, it's only 2 more innings, it's only 28 pitches for the fastball command. As good as we've seen it. It is now 10 starts for the team.
Thomas Harrington, Pulsar to 499. Gil Hodges, Orange Wave to 49.
Strike 2.
Matt has my Dodgers. Carson Williams for the Rays to 199. That'll go to Sportport. Mason Wynn to 99 for the Cardinals. That's going to be for Nicholas. And a Chase Dollander autograph for Coppola and the Rockies. Nice rookie auto. Their top pitching prospect.
2-2 to Wilson. And set off the end of the bat foul. That's the change-up. And that pitched more than ever this year.
Carter Holton, Pulsar to 499, that is.
It's a different pitch. I mean, it's almost, if you look at the metrics on the bend, look at the movement.
And there's a Ha-Seong Kim autograph for Matt and the Dodgers.
It's been such a great pitch because we talk a lot about his curveball. Even
66 out of 199.
It's now been an piece of another go-to put-away pitch for
Colson Montgomery to 299.
different changeup than we've seen the last few years.
And Owen Casey to 149 for the Cubs. And a Dylan Cruz Dingers insert.
Starting pitching in this series of Blake Snell continues.
All right, and our final 3 boxes.
In the zone after you're trying to protect on anything down and off speed. Web percentage, you will see over 20% on every pitch that he throws. By any pitcher, I mean, he's got over 40% on 3 of them. That's elite. And the fact that the fastball, you have that as an option. So you get 2 strikes, you're the all of them are options for strikeouts.
Let's squeeze a little bit there. And it's a ball on Bryson Stott. It's in a 17-game on-base streak. They extended the walk yesterday.
There's a link to that 1-box impeccable break. That would be a lot of fun to do. We're down to 6 on there. Just a 10-spot break. $60 gets you a whole block of numbers. And we rip open a 1-box from a fresh case and see what happens. Prizm Baseball, another 20-box or another 12-box case is loaded up. Break number 8 on the website. So if you missed out on your teams previously, do not miss out on them now.
It's literally dotted on the top of this A-zone box and on the everything is thrown in.
Here it comes. Stott slams the bases the other way. Here comes the first baseman. Extended his on-base streak to 18 games.
Carter Holton to 199 for the Braves.
About how he's been elevated, it just makes it easy for Stott.
That'll be for Sportport. Matt Wieters to 499. That's for the O's. That's for Ken.
So the inning kept alive and turned around and back to the top of the order.
Joe Jackson to 299. Shoeless Joe going to the White Sox. Nathaniel.
Done a good job on
I feel like we haven't seen a lot of this guy, Nick Kurtz. That's a base rookie going to Tristan and the A's.
10 with 4 Ks.
Ryan Sloan to 49. Orange Wave reveals a Mitch Jeb for Rob and the Pirates. Big Boppy, David Ortiz to 499 for Jonathan and the Red Sox. We got Braxton Ashcraft red for the Pirates at 299 and a Bryce Eldred Talisman red to 199 Giants. That's going to go to Derwin.
Start at first, 2 out. 1-1 pitch. Bader pulls on left side and through. Back-to-back 2-out hits for the Villains. And they get Schwarber to the plate here in the third.
Paul O'Neill to 499.
Back in the first inning, I mean, it was a clear plan. Will not let his bat get extended.
Kevin McGonigal for the Tigers to 199.
Straight in on the hands that are getting a strikeout. Just elevated.
Josue DePaula, big Dodgers prospect to 99, going to Matt. And here's Mike Bovey for the Brew Crew. Sensational signatures Pulsar. Chris Phelps with the Brewers on the board.
Harper 2 for 11 against
That's to 199.
those 2 hits.
Dylan Cruz Dingers insert, not numbered. Marcelo Meyer to 499 for the Red Sox.
Snell was short with the first pitch. It's downstairs, started with the slider.
And we've got a blue Jacob Wilson for Tristan and the A's. Didn't get banged up. I feel like he would have been in the Rookie of the Year conversation. 49 out of 49. Might win a batting title someday. There's Al Kaline to 299. Sort of a Luis Arias type, maybe with a better glove. Here's Leo DeVries to 149. And Luke Keyshaw.
Fastball 95, 96. Back-to-back.
60s for
All right, Blake Snell, let's get this guy out. I think the Dodger catcher, Ben Rortvedt, has a backwards baseball cap underneath his catching helmet. When's the last time we've seen that?
Leadership role, knowing the position he's playing, how well he does. It's easy, a lot of different pitchers.
Got him, what a pitch. Freezes Schwarber. All right, another box. Second to last box, the penultimate box. Final 6 autos, a lot of parallels, good luck. There's Rintaro Sasaki to 199 for the non-MLB spot. Rob. Got the David Ortiz to 99. Matt Wieters Red Wave. Here is Adam Jones Pulsar to 499 for the Orioles for Ken. Dylan Cruz base for Christopher and the Nationals. Here's Shoeless Joe to 299 for Nathaniel and the White Sox. And here's Hector Rodriguez. It's going to go to Carlos. We're on to Cincinnati. 115 out of 199. Yeah, that was a good eye by the ump. Rod Carew to 499.
Visit your Southern California Cadillac dealer today. At Spectrum Paints, we're committed to strengthening the
Malcolm Moore to 199.
stories of that. And
It's Christian Moore Prismatic to 99. That'll be for the Angels. That's going to go to Chris Phelps.
free Spectrum subscription.
My name's Katie. I'm a customer from Normal.
All right, another box. Enrique Bradfield Jr. to 75.
To have any efficiency on the radar, you need extreme connection and
We got Frank Thomas, A's edition to $4.99. She'll like it too.
To see how much you can save, visit Spectrum.com/save.
Christian Scott to $2.99 for the Mets. Nick Kurtz Talisman base. Behind Bud Selig, we've got A's Max Muncy, Tristan with the A's. Bud Selig purple to $149 for the non-MLB spot. Jackson Churio to $4.99 for the Brew Crew. That's going to go to Chris. Be one more autograph. Where are you? There he is. Mariano Rivera. How about that? Legendary auto Mariano. Tristan with the Yankees. Yes, sir. There's his rival, David Ortiz, to $2.99. And the final box coming up. All right. I feel like we're going to do this recap, and I think by the time you kind of look at the recap, I think we're going to say, hey, this was a pretty nice case. We got another case in the store, jaspyscasebreaks.com. Go check it out. And anyone want to continue getting spots in that impeccable baseball one box break? That's a lot of fun. Nice, we got a little Hector Rodriguez scouting report, 18 homers, 65 RBIs in AAA for the Reds. Over 500 bats, 285 average, not too shabby. Again, final box. Good luck, everybody. We got red Luke Dickerson to $2.99. Barry Larkin purple to $149 for Carlos in Cincinnati. Tony Oliva is going to reveal a Victor Hurtado. That is going to be for Christopher and the Nationals. Tony Olivas to $4.99. That's for the Twins. That'll be for Mark L. It'll be flipped around, huh? Here's to $1.99. Oga Sawara, Washington. Orange Wave, Joe Sewell to $49. And a Connor Griffin Fireworks, 84 out of 199 for the Pirates. That's going to go to Rob. Sebastian Walcott, Pulsar, that's to $4.99. Travis Bazzana, Christian Campbell. All right, second half of the final box. Good luck. There's Bryce Matthews to $2.99. Crush Davis to $4.99. Orange Wave.
It's only all included at no extra cost, and that's the magic of math. Could this be on the text? Sure. Why not?
We got a green Jake Arrieta 75 for the Cubs. That's going to go to Rob. Ethan Holiday to $4.99. Look at this. Another one of one gold vinyl. Horangelo, Seattle, Coppola. Is that our third one?
The $75
A Chew Tuesday was yesterday. Today's hump day. This is for yesterday. Coppola, all aboard the Big Hit Express. Woo-woo. That is nice. A nice little recap here.
He's the best son ever. When I say that, I
Here is Josué Gonzalez to $2.99 for San Francisco. That's going to go to Derwin. And there's the Ethan Salas that Alan Murdoch was looking for the Padres, our last autograph of the break. This case made him sweat it out to the end. Prospect signature is Ethan Salas, and that is 22 out of 49. Nice low number on that as well. There you go, Alan. He called it. All right, what's left? Johnny Bench to 149 for the Reds. We got Luis Angel Acuna to 499. And Honeycutt, DePaula, and Neon Deion Sanders. Nice break. Glad we got this knocked out, boys and girls. Appreciate everybody getting in. Check it out. Here's our autograph and other notable card recap right here. We got the Mariano, right? That was pretty awesome. Jacob Wilson, Kim Dollander, right? Kirkstad, Austin Wells, Ramirez, etc., etc., etc. Got that Sammy Sosa to 10. That was pretty sweet. You know, we got the legendary Buster Posey autograph. Jack Leiter, Colt Keith, Slade Caldwell, Trey Savage, Dylan Head, the Ritaro Sasaki Color Blast, the Chris Davis Snakeskin, the Bubba Chandler Talisman 1/1, the Griff O'Farrell 1/1, and the 1/1 autograph. Woo. What a break. There you have it, boys and girls. I'm Joe for JaspysCaseBreaks.com, and that was Prizm Baseball, 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball, 12 box. Pick your team number 7. Pick your teammates in the store. So go check it out. I'm Joe, and I'll see you next time for the next break. Bye. Nice. Love it.